Yo, whatever. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you all having a wonderful and fantastic mother trucking day. We are on Valkorian, the faith locked account. We are going to do a couple inventories of wine here. I'm just doing this intro, but I will be world hopping here in a hot second. Yeah, we'll do a couple inventories, get a little bit of money. Here is what these stats are looking like. We're going to train up a bit more in our attack, maybe get up to that mithril mace. Go buy that thing and then probably head over to the gemstone crab. So while we are waiting for that, let's actually, oh, I just hopped and it was right there. Well, let's just see if the next world has one here. It does. Okay, perfect. We'll hop back to that one and grab ourselves a couple inventories of wine. Oh, this guy just sniped me. That's okay. We got 3 more. All right, be right back. All right, so I found a really nice method hopping between 6 worlds. It was like constant picking up wines. There is a boatload of people who do that. Oh my God, that was rough. But as soon as I found my 6 worlds and I just kept popping between it, it was synced up real nice. So I can just continually pick them up. We can't talk to any of those guys. What am I doing over here? I think we have to talk to this guy. And he'll take us over to Alderaan. And from there, yeah, yay, we can come over here and sell all of our wines. I hope I get a little bit of money for that. That would be really nice. Let's just see, where do I have to go to sell this? Is it the general store or was it somewhere else? I have no idea. I have never done this before. Is it up here? Oh, the winery, the wine trader. Okay, so we got to go way up this way. I gotta make sure I go this way. I think that's the winery right up in there, right? Oh my gosh, all the way at the very back here. We can trade. And these are gonna have a nice value of 700 coins. And I don't think they actually go down in price. Am I right in saying that? Oh my God, 700 coins. That's so awesome. What do I got here? Just shy of 80K. Hell yeah. So like a couple more of those and I'll be able to pick up those robes for 100K, which is nice. Maybe I should have just did that right away, but with this money, I'm gonna buy all the maces from the mace shop, and then I think I'm gonna head over to the gemstone crab. Yeah, I'll probably head over to the gemstone crab and do some AFK melee there. Well, not really AFK, but I just have a bunch of stuff I need to do away from the computer, so I'll be on my phone while I kill the gemstone crab, leveling up my stats, of course. And then we will head over to, I think I'll head over to like the Cyclops, the hill giants over here to start gathering up bones. So it'd be a lot better for me if I was a little bit higher level and stronger defense, because I do not have any armor essentially. So that's what we're going to do next, is head on up, buy our maces, and then go all the way over here and kill the crab. All right, we finally made it. What a trek and a half that was to get here. Let's check all the values on these big old bad boys. And wow, actually, it's not that bad at all. We'll buy one of you. We'll buy one of you. And we will buy one of you. I still got 58,000 coins in the big old coin purse here. Hell freaking yeah. So I'm going to keep these on me like this. And I'm going to make my way over to the gemstone crab. My best method of getting there is probably having to run all the way up and around. I will have a look, but I think I'm going to be going for a very long run. All right, we finally made it to the gemstone crab. Holy crap, that was a absolute trek and a half. I don't know if it's going to let me open this in combat. Oh, it is. Nice. Sweet. So there's a little guide right here. Didn't know about that. That guy takes me way up to here, which is awesome. And then I ran down and took the little boat all the way down to here. And then no crab here. So then I went to the passage. And of course, now we are down here. And I'm just going to sit here training up my stats. AFK for a little bit while I'm on the other account. And leave this one in the background. So heck freaking yes. Hopefully we get our attack level up here quite a bit. I'm going to get our strength and defense up as well. I know I'm not going to get any bones or anything like that here, but that's okay. I just want to get my base stats up, and then I will go on and take on those hill giants. Level 13 attack, level 14 attack, level 19 combat, level 15 attack. And that is 16 attack. With that, I'm going to be swapping over to mobile because I have to go. Good morning, and I am back after the night of some mobile grinding. You can see my stats are up to 30, 28. I never really touched defense at all, really, but 27 hit points as well. I'm going to be staying here until I reach probably level 40 to equip this rune mace. I don't know if I'll get 40 strength and defense, but I will probably get up to maybe 25-ish, 30 defense, 30 strength, maybe a tiny bit more. We shall see. But I think I'll get those base stats like that, and then I will head over to the Hill Giants. And that's 29 strength coming on in. What I will say is this crab is stupidly broken. It is like probably the best meta for training your account up that is physically possible. Like you just sit here for 10 minutes at a time doing nothing and you get like awesome experience. It is absolutely broken, and I don't know. Well, I guess everybody's doing it. Like I don't know why people keep going to Nightmare Zone and all these other places. Maybe so they don't die and lose Darox, I guess. I don't know. But this crab is insane. Hey, level 30 strength coming on in. Perfect. Adamant weapon or Warhammer. Sorry, I was like, wait, I already have adamant on. I'm going to swap over back to accurate, get that bad boy all the way up to 40, and then that is when I'll put the rune mace on. We'll get a couple defense levels, and then we'll go kill some hill giants. Level 28 hit points with 31 combat. All right, the next time you'll see me is when we hit level 40 attack. Alrighty, there is 40 attack coming in. That is rune weaponry. Hell yeah, look at this. Best in slot. Rune mace is equipped. All right, time to swap over and grab a bunch of defense levels, probably 10-ish or so, and then it is time to kill some hill giants. Hell yeah. And there is level 25 defense, bringing us in to level 38 combat. Well, I got the 38 combat from the hit points level here, but we are now going to make our way over to the hill giants way down here. I don't think there's any quick way of me getting there besides going up, taking the boat back up here, then taking the guide all the way over to here, and then running all the way down to here. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun, but we're gonna work on that. I might look at possibly going to the area here, grabbing some more of those wines and just banking a couple inventories of them. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I might just chill out here for a little bit, and then we'll start working on crafting, I guess. All right, a slight little change up. I'm actually stealing from the baker's stall here because I have a comment on my video from the first one. If you haven't seen that already, what are you doing here? You should be watching that one right now. From Justin, who says that I should be grinding the clue scrolls and items. So that is why I'm here, because I just looked up hill giants and they do not drop easy clues, which is kind of funny. They only drop beginner clues. There are no beginner clues on this island. All the beginner clues are on Varlamore. All the beginner clues are over on the mainland. So I need to get easy clues. And the only way I can get easy clues, easily, I should say, is thieving these wealthy citizens. They drop them 1 in 85. So that's going to be my best bet. I think there's like 4 or 5 locations for easy clues on Varlamore. And then for medium clues, I think the easiest way for me to get those is stealing from the Alderan chests at 36 thieving. And there is 4 locations on Varlamore for that. So it's going to be a very long, intensive grind. So hopefully I get lucky. And I don't have clue scroll boxes unlocked because I haven't done X marks the spot. So it's going to be a long and intensive grind for sure. With that being said, once I get my thieving up to level 50, we're at 31. I was just doing this on mobile while my kids were watching a movie. And I got an actual defense level just because I keep killing the guards here. It's faster for me to kill them once one is blocked off there. It's just easier for me that way. Anyways, I'm guessing by the time I get an easy clue done, I will have looted a atrocious amount of valuables from these wealthy citizens with their keys. I am most likely going to be unlocking that amulet of power, or the diamond amulet, I'll probably actually get a couple of them technically, just by how the drop rates work with clues. So yeah. Oh my god, I am like stumbling all over my words here. But that is pretty much the plan right now, is to just get my thieving up to level 50, where I can then start thieving all of these guys, these wealthy citizens over here, and then stealing all of their crap inside their houses. Hopefully get myself that diamond amulet, and hopefully get a completed clue, which hopefully, like I said, hopefully like 30,000 times, will drop me a piece of the vestments set. Any piece will pretty much get me off of Varlamore if I buy the priest gowns from the Dark Merchant, which I should actually probably go and do as well, because that is a part of the clue scroll set grind that has been voted on my first comment. So I will see you there. So let's work on 50 thieving. Oh, I spam clicked right through it, but there's 32 thieving coming on in. That's actually a really nice spot to steal cake stalls, or from the baker stall, because you can trap a guard here and trap a guard here, and bada bing, you can never get caught again. This is awesome. And there's level 33. Kind of changed up my setup a little bit just to make it so much easier. Look at that, 18k an hour, man. We are cooking with this right now. I think we can all see the giant elephant in the room when it comes to combat with prayer gear only. Melee is pretty well off with the vast amount of weapons available to use. Some of them I cannot use. For instance, the dragon mace. You may be thinking, why can't I use it? It has a +5 prayer bonus. True, however, I need to complete the hero's quest in order to wield it. And in order to complete the hero's quest, I need to wear a pair of ice gloves. Ice gloves do not come with any prayer bonus. Thus, I am unable to complete the quest, which in turn makes the dragon mace obsolete, as I cannot wield it without completion of the quest. With saying that, I may be stuck with the rune mace for a little bit longer. As for mage, there really aren't any staves that grant prayer bonus. There is the ancient ones, however, it is a negative bonus, so I don't think I should allow myself to use them. Plus, I don't think it's possible to complete desert treasure on the account, as with the hero's quest, I would have to equip items that do not grant prayer bonus. I am quite limited on the staves I have available to me. One is locked behind a raid, one is locked behind a hard clue grind, one allows me to auto-cast only certain spells, and the last one is going to be my best option for auto-casting for a very long time, the Hoxmej Tal. And finally, to the elephant in the room, or the corporeal beast, the hardest problem in this combat triangle is ranged. An almost impossible skill to use for my account setup with only 4 weapons available to use, 2 of which are locked behind an ammo slot that doesn't grant prayer bonus. The other 2 are in an endgame piece of content to obtain and a serious skilling grind to maintain. I am able to use a cannon as I do not equip any of the gear to use it, and this is probably my main plan for ranged levels. How I would like to approach the crossbows and the ammo slot is, once I unlock the Armadillo crossbow, I will need bolts. No bolts grant prayer bonus. My solution to this problem is I can only use enchanted bolts to give me that so-called blessing effect. I won't have access to an Ava's device, so I will need to have a constant upkeep of bolts, which I feel is a pretty decent compromise to allow me the ability to use ranged on the account, in a decent way at least, or until I reach level 99 in range, and another skill to get the ranged cape trimmed. I believe there is too much content locked behind ranged that the Hunter Spear would fall short on. This is another reason for the pseudo Iron Man clause I have in place, as I may need someone to help with passing through some content for other players that I will introduce later in the story. With all that out of the way, let's get back to some thieving. Level 34 thieving, level 35 thieving, and there's level 36 thieving, level 37 and 200 total, 38 thieving. Here is a tiny little montage of me training thieving and then realizing, wait a minute, I can steal from guards. So that is what I started to do on mobile while I was in the hospital. And that is level 50 thieving coming. You can now pickpocket from wealthy citizens and silver stalls and wall safes and yada 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 yada. Oh, all right. We can rob houses in Civitas Il Fortis. Perfect. That is exactly what we needed, because now with that being done, we can steal from wealthy citizens, which allows us to hopefully get ourselves that diamond amulet, so then we can get the power ammy completed. I do have that diamond though from that random, which was super awesome, so if I have to, no problem, we can work on crafting and get that up. But also, wealthy citizens unlocks easy clues. Yeah, that's pretty much my best way to get easy clues at this moment in Varlamore that I can think of. So hopefully we get an easy clue. Hopefully we can complete that easy clue. We're probably going to have to do a couple of them, I guarantee it. But you know what? If we get a blessing or any piece of the prayer gear for here, we are set and we can leave Varlamore. All right, here's our first wealthy citizen. Can we start doing? Oh my gosh, look at the experience as well. Holy crap, that is insane. And we got our first key. Oh, yeah, this experience is like insane compared to what I was getting before. And that was it. Okay, sweet. Well, we got a key right away, so maybe I should check out this key and see how lucky we get. Of course, as soon as I enter the house, I have to leave the house. Ay, that's okay. Let's try and get another key. All right, so I did like 15 minutes or so of thieving wealthy citizens, and we got 20 house keys, and look at all of these easy clues right here that we've gotten so far. It's pretty nice. It does suck that they don't stack, but that's okay. It is what it is. And I installed a plugin for thieving, so yeah, that's just gonna make things a lot easier for me. And I'm pretty much just gonna sit here, try and thieve, and see what we can get. Oh, and of course, I enter the house again, and then I gotta leave. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Oh, wow. The first piece of jewelry I get is a diamond necklace, which is 1 in 6,250. Are you absolutely kidding me? That is insane. Why couldn't have that been the amulet? That would have just been perfect. Would have been a perfect story. Oh, well, we keep going. I got lots of keys, so it's totally fine. And you can see I got all the plugins going just because I'm doing this in the background while I'm playing Gridmaster on the other account. And that is my last key turned in. We have 1,634 valuables. Let's turn all these in right here. And then what I think I'm going to do. Oh, wow. That was like instantly 89,000 gold. Nice. Heck, freaking yes. Don't spend it all at once. Too bad I am. Because I'm going to go pick up those priest gowns from the Dark Merchant. Let's head on over there. All right, we're back at the Salvager Overlook, and the Dark Merchant should be just up this ladder. So let's go have a little talk with him. Oh, good, you're here. Ah, welcome back, Valkorian. I take it you need these robes. Yeah, do you still have them? Of course. I will always have what you need when you need it. Great, I'll take them. That'll be 100,000 GP. It's a steep price, but I need them to leave this place. Thanks. Time to get my last items. I'll be here for the next time you need me, Valkorian. All right, guys, it finally happened. We got our very first clue that we can do in Alderaan. Let me just get a, how do I do this? Right click, inventory tag, pick. We're going to make it green. I'm going to do this. So now I know that it is good for us. So if I drop this on the ground, you can see all these bad clues. They're all labeled red. And then when I pick up this clue, because it's one we can do, boom, it's green. So it's going to be a lot easier for me to read the clues. So I don't have to like open it up, look at it. I can just drop it right away and get back to thieving. So far, I am just thieving the automatic thieving because my fail rate is so high on wealthy citizens. But you know what? We got our very first clue. I need to drop this on the ground and probably label this tile or something. Green. Oh, that works too. Huh. I didn't know I could do that. Okay, cool. So that clue is green. These ones should remain red then or white, and I'll just leave it like that. I gotta figure out how many. Is it 3? I think it's 3 or 4 that you need for a guaranteed easy clue. So this is still gonna take some time because we are approaching 61 thieving. So I've been here for quite a while, thieving up the wealthy citizens. I did use a bunch of keys, of course, so we did get some levels there, but hopefully we get some very lucky clues and we can grab ourselves a piece of prayer gear, and then all that is left is either a very good piece of prayer gear, or I have to get that amulet of power. So either way, I'm going to continue doing this for a little bit while I'm just on the other account, and yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. All right, guys, I'm keep getting all these clues here and just dropping them. I still have that very first clue. We're going to check at the end of this kill here to see if we are going to be getting it. We have been doing this for a very long time. Look at that. We are 65 and still cooking all the way through it. About 50k experience an hour. Let's see. Can I do this? I cannot do this. So we are, of course, going to make this red. And I said we're going to make it red. Red. Thank you very much. There we go. And we just come over here and we drop it to the ground, and we just continue this process. But I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you all for joining me. If you did enjoy the video, give it a big old thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think. Are you enjoying the Faith Locked series so far? We are coming along pretty well. I was sick for a good chunk of it, and then Faith Locked, no, and then Grid Masters came out, so I took a little bit of time to play that. And if you haven't seen that series, it is right here in the top left corner. And if you'd like Diablo 2 content, check it out down below in the bottom left corner. It would be greatly appreciated. And remember to subscribe for more content. I am really trying to hit 500 subs by the end of the year, and we do only have like a month and a bit left. So that'd be awesome if you could subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.